Oh, my baby, we can go.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome this morning. You all look beautiful. My name is Rachel Chirabo. I will be your MC for this morning, together with my colleague Paul. Paul, you could stand for recognition, please. So I'll be working together with Paul this morning to take you through this session of the graduation. I congratulate all the graduates upon your milestone this morning. We are so proud of you, and we hope the sky won't even be the limit for you. So this morning, I would like to take you through the program that we'll have. Ideally, we would have started at 8 a.m. according to the programs that you have in the book, but all work for good. So our first item was for the graduates to arrive and take their seats. Next, the invited guests arrive and take their seats. That's at about 9. And then 9:30, members of the board and VIPs arrive and take their seats. 9:35, we should have the academic staff assemble in preparation for the procession. 9:45, the guest of honor arrives. 9:50, the academic procession will begin from behind there. About 10, we'll have the national anthem sung, and then the East African anthem. Then we'll have an opening prayer, and we'll proceed to have our function taking shape. Then we'll have the chairman of the board constituting the congregation, after which we'll have the principal address the congregation, then the chairman of the board addressing us. We will have a word from our international graduates. As you might be aware, we have presence in Rwanda. We have presence currently also in Southern Sudan and then in Burundi. So we'll have a word from the international graduates. And then we'll have the CEO IRA address the congregation. After which the guest of honor addresses the congregation. Today we have something special. For the first time, we'll have an anthem as ITC, which is going to be launched today. So after the guest of honor has addressed the congregation, we'll have our launch. And at that point, we shall all see what we have in the house this morning. Then we'll have a performance by Crane performers at that time. Then we'll invite our valedictorian for his address. This is the student who has been the best at our first ADIU graduation. And then we will have the presentation of graduates for the award of certificates and diploma. And then when I talk of certificates, I talk of COP, CIU, and then for the diploma, we talk of diploma in insurance and the ADIU, the advanced diploma in insurance. After that, we will be recognizing the outstanding performers, and then we will present to them their special awards. After which, we will almost be coming to the end of the ceremony, and the chairman of the board will dissolve the congregation. The anthems will be sung, and then we'll have a recession. After which, we'll have some refreshments, and then we shall depart from this place. I wish you all a very nice stay while we are here, and I hope you enjoy yourselves to your best. Thank you so much.
gentlemen, the processions are beginning. I'd request that we all rise to welcome the procession. Thank you very much. We shall remain standing and ask Legacy to take us through the anthems. We may take our seats as we get ready for the opening prayer. Olive, you may lead us in the opening prayer. As the members of faculty take their seats.
Let us pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, we want to thank you for this day. This is a glorious event. We are here to celebrate and enjoy the fruits of our students, O King of Glory. We ask that it will be wonderful. We ask that we'll have a great time, O Lord of Glory, and you be with us. In the name of Jesus, we have prayed.
Thank you very much, Olive. Our guest of honor, General David Muhoozi, the Minister of State for Internal Affairs, the Chief Executive Officer of the Insurance Regulatory Authority of Uganda, Alhaj Dr. Kadunabi Ibrahim Lubega, the Chairman of the ITC Board, Dr. Walusimbi Abdul Hafiz, the members of ITC Board here present, the CEO and Principal of the Insurance Training College, the chairpersons of respective umbrella associations, CEOs of member companies, CEOs and partners, the members of faculty, our graduates, our dear parents and guardians, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I think we can do better than that. You're most welcome to the 10th ITC graduation ceremony, where today we are celebrating a decade. We are running it on the theme, celebrating a decade of professional excellence, where we are shaping the future of insurance. I first of all want to congratulate all of you who have successfully gone through the different programs. And today, we are witnessing a total of 1,161 students graduating on different programs. We shall have the first cohort of our ADIU. ADIU is the Advanced Diploma in Insurance. We are having graduates on a diploma, certificate in insurance, and then the certificate of proficiency. Congratulations, all of you. And in a special way, we want to thank the members of faculty and the parents and guardians who have seen you through this program, together with your respective sponsors at the different programs. My name is Paul Katabalwa, and together with Rachel, we shall be guiding the flow for today's event. And without taking more time, allow me to invite the Deputy Principal to lead us in the next segment of the activity this morning. Thank you.
Our guest of honor, Honorable General David Muhoozi, the Minister of State for Internal Affairs, the Chief Executive Officer of the Insurance Regulatory Authority, the Chairman of the Board of the Insurance Training College, the Principal of the Insurance Training College, members of the Board of the College, members of faculty, CEOs of member companies, or your representatives, our graduates and their guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to invite the Chairman of the Board of the College, Dr. Walusimbi Abdul Hafiz, to officially constitute this assembly into the 10th congregation of the Insurance Training College.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I constitute this assembly into the 10th congregation of the Insurance Training College.
Thank you very much. May I now take this honor to invite Mr. Seremba Saulo, the Principal of the Insurance Training College, to address us this morning.
Our dear guest of honor, Honorable General David Muhoozi, the State Minister for Internal Affairs, our dear chief guest, the CEO of the Insurance Regulatory Authority of Uganda, Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Karunabi Rubega, the chairman of the board, Professor Abdul Hafiz Walusimbi, together with our board members here present, the heads and representatives of our partner organizations, universities and institutions, our esteemed faculty, our distinguished guests, our dear students, parents, graduates, and friends of the college, a very good morning. A very good morning. Our guest of honor, today is a very historical day where we gather here not merely to confer awards, but to celebrate a decade of professional excellence. When we look back how far we've come, it's been a journey. And being here to celebrate the 10 years is no mean feat. Our guest of honor, allow me, before I start, to recognize our dear partners that are here present, that have supported us in this journey of the 10 years. We have friends from the different universities that we partner with. We welcome you to this graduation. Thank you so much. Our chief guest, we have Mulangira David Wasajja, who is a special guest here, who is celebrating with us. But I should also mention that the wife is one of our graduates. We congratulate you. I wish to appreciate the different collaborating institutions here present. Thank you for honoring our invitation and being part of this very, very important occasion. Our dear guest of honor, our 10th graduation ceremony is unlike any other. Today we celebrate many fasts. In this congregation, we have the first cohort of the Advanced Diploma in Insurance, and this is the very first time we are graduating students on the highest program of the Insurance Training College. And I must say that ITC has gone into the annals of history for being the first institution in the region to graduate students at this level. We have the first cohort of our students from Rwanda who are graduating with us here, which is a powerful indicator that Uganda is becoming the center of excellence in the region. That is no mean feat. Today, after this graduation, we shall have over 8,000 graduates across the different programs that have gone through our homegrown programs at the Insurance Training College. But our guest of honor, today we shall be launching the anthem for the Insurance Training College, which is a unifying symbol of our pride, identity, and mission. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to pause a bit and speak about this anthem. The anthem that we shall be launching today is a statement of our identity, a declaration of purpose, a collective heartbeat that reminds us who we are, what we stand for, and where we are going. The anthem that will be launched by our guest of honor captures the entire spirit of ITC, our origins, our purpose of existence, our mission, what we believe in, and the future that we envisage. It affirms our character as a community, which is a community of professionals who serve with commitment, confidence, courage, and consistency. A fraternity shaping insurance futures with excellence and integrity. I'm only trying to prepare you for what we are yet to see. It honors our visionaries and the key stakeholders that have contributed to building this mighty institution, the ITC. But perhaps, most importantly, it celebrates our unity. It affirms our strength in working together towards a shared vision, which is strong, trusted, and professional. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to appreciate the team that has been behind that anthem, as well as the person, the brain that was behind this anthem that we shall be unveiling very soon. Our guest of honor, allow me make mention of some of the transformation achievements that we've had over the past year. We have strengthened capacity for early insurance education, and in this year, we've completed and disseminated the National Study Guide for Insurance, which was approved by National Curriculum Development Center, and we also submitted it to UNEB. So schools across the country are beginning to access it. What do we want to do? We want to ensure that students learn the right insurance, they can be inspired to become insurance professionals, and in the future, we shall have a big army of motivated, inspired insurance professionals. Thank you. We have continued to deepen our academic partnerships. As you can see, we have continued to get into MOUs with the leading universities to ensure alignment between academic training and industry needs. We are trying to build a bridge between theory and practice, between classroom and careers, such that we can have a future that is bright as the insurance sector. We have continued to expand our regional and international footprint. We are proud that we are graduating our first students from Rwanda. But that's not all. Today, we are delivering our diploma in Mauritius, and we have a cohort in Mauritius that is studying our diploma from the Insurance Training College. We have continued to advance inclusive insurance, where with UNDP, we have trained 46 practitioners, as well as part of our faculty, so that we can continue building capacity in inclusive insurance in the country. And at this point, allow me to recognize the representative of UNDP here present, who have supported us to build this program. You're most welcome, sir. Please stand up for recognition. We have launched new market relevant programs, and these are aimed at closing the gaps in those specific areas that are new in the insurance sector. The other day, IRA licensed the first Takaful company in Uganda. As ITC, we were ahead because months earlier, we had already launched a certificate in Takaful. So we are ready for the practitioners in that area. We are ready with our facilitators. The skills are in plenty. Certificate in risk management, the award in agriculture insurance, certificate in insurance broking, the certified program in insurance broking, the program for non-insurance professionals, and all these are aligned to cater for the different gaps. Our guest of honor, we have continued to inspire the next generation through our regional secondary school contests. And what we are doing, we are trying to move to the different parts such that the inspiration is not just in the central region, but rather in the different areas of Uganda. And this year, we had one in Gulu, where we had several schools participate in this secondary school contest. But most importantly, we do not want to look at the contest as the end in itself. We've come up with the VACIST program, where we can now engage the young generation into insurance by giving them skills to make them ready for the insurance careers. We have continued to build capacity for the teachers, and currently we've trained over 800 teachers across the country so that the teachers that are teaching students in the different secondary schools are insurance ready. We have strengthened our curriculum both at diploma and advanced diploma. The CPD program for the sector has been strengthened. And on that note, I want to appreciate the regulator, but also the industry captains that have embraced this program. We have gone digital, and the aim is to make sure that you, our members, can access our services seamlessly. We are on our route to build. I also want to thank the regulator. He has been very supportive on this journey. We believe by June next year, we shall have a program to train actuaries in the industry. Our guest of honor, the trainings have not been limited to people in the lower levels, but we've also started a program for CEOs to develop CEOs by exposing them to practices in other markets. And we are happy and proud that CEOs have embraced this program, and it keeps growing and growing. Finally, we have advanced research and knowledge creation, and some of the students that we have here have published very good work, which we believe will inform policy and decision-making in the industry. But we've also continued to fund research so that we can be a one-stop center for information and data in the region. Our guest of honor, one of those things that we've embarked on is creation of a journal for insurance and risk management for this region. And now this will support us in bringing all the research together. Our students, your impact is already felt. We've been conducting tracer studies, and the results are promising. When you look at the impact of the students that we churn out 5 years ago or 10 years ago, and the ones that we are churning out now, you realize that the industry is appreciating the knowledge that we impart into our students. So your success stories assure us that what we are doing matters and the future is bright. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to emphasize something very important for our industry. Insurance, more than any other profession or service, built on trust. Trust that a promise made today will be honored tomorrow. Yet we know that the trust levels have not been so good when it comes to the industry, the insurance industry. From our end, we believe when we have many professionals coming out, then we are building that trust back. But it's incumbent upon you to further build the way we do. Customer is afraid, confused, and hurting. It is that quiet courage to do what is right. Seek growth relentlessly. This is not the end. You should be yearning for knowledge. You should keep learning, unlearning, and relearning. That is when we can push this industry to the next level. The environment we are operating in is very volatile. What we are studying today, in a year or two, things may have changed. Our commitment as a college to our members, partners, and the public, please accept my assurance that the college remains unwavering in its commitment to strengthen professionalism, to drive research and thought leadership, to support you, our members, in driving the industry to the next level. Allow me, appreciate our dear guest of honor. We want to appreciate you so much for being part of this. Those of you who know the period we are in, you should understand that it was a great sacrifice to have the guest of honor here. So you should add on those claps that you've given him. Thank you. Our dear students, thank you for trusting us, for making us your number one choice in your professional journey. Our dear member companies and sponsors, thank you for believing in us. Thank you. Our dear collaborating institutions, our partners, the universities we work with, Mass Dr. Chijambu, Ndeje, Makerere, etc. Thank you so much. You've been very supportive and we won't relent. IRA and the Minister of Finance, Alhaji, thank you so much. I think our relationship with IRA is one of partnership, where we keep advising each other. We do not take that for granted, Alhaji. Doctor. And Minister of Finance, thank you so much. I know Director Musa is here, and please relay our note of appreciation to the Minister, the Commissioners, for the support they have accorded us. My board, thank you so much. Associate Professor Walusimbi and the team, you've guided us so well. And my colleagues at the Secretariat, because sometimes when I stand here to speak, people look at me and think I've done great things. There are people behind that have done a lot of work to have these students out, but also this very function as colorful as it is. So my colleagues, that's the beginning. Stand tall, dream boldly, that's the beginning. Stand tall, dream boldly, serve diligently, go out and shape the future of insurance, not just in Uganda, but across the region. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations to your families. Congratulations to the insurance fraternity. May God bless you. May God bless the Insurance Training College. Thank you. On this note, allow me to invite my chairman to make his remarks. Thank you.
the guest of honor, sir, Honorable General David Muhoozi, State Minister for Internal Affairs, the CEO of the Insurance Regulatory Authority, Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Lubega Kadunabi, fellow board members, the principal and your team, our dear faculty members, the 2025 graduates, a very good morning to all of you. On behalf of the board and management, I extend our heartfelt congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. Today is a celebration of your dedication, intellectual discipline, and the many sacrifices you have made to reach this milestone. You have earned your qualifications, and you now stand ready to contribute meaningfully to the ever-evolving world of insurance. Mr. Guest of Honor, sir, it is important to remind our graduates that as we celebrate your success on this graduation day, let it be known to you that this is not an end, but it's a beginning. As you transition from our classrooms to the professional arena, you will soon discover that technical expertise, whether in underwriting, claims, or broking, is only one part of what defines a successful professional. To truly excel, to lead, and to innovate in a rapidly changing industry, you must master the soft skills that shape human interaction, emotional intelligence, adaptability, and leadership. It is for this reason that the college has intentionally broadened your learning journey beyond the traditional insurance modules. You are aware that we have invested in developing your soft skills and leadership capacity through the establishment of our leadership and mentorship program, through strategic partnerships and memorandum of understandings with institutions such as Leading Boards Africa, Strathmore University, and the Daniel Chaudhry Sales Institute. We, as the college, have ensured that you are equipped with the competencies required of the modern professional. Such include emotional intelligence, which signifies the ability to manage yourself and work effectively with others in diverse, dynamic environments. Artificial intelligence literacy, which stands for understanding emerging technologies and using them to enhance decision-making and efficiency. We have also invested in core skills, core soft skills, which stands for effective communication, leadership, teamwork, and problem-solving skills indispensable in every field. Dear graduates, Our mission as an institution has always been to empower you not only to manage risk, but to excel in all facets of your professional and personal life. This demands a mindset that values continuous learning. As the saying goes, we stop learning only when we die. A true professional is one who pursues knowledge relentlessly with or without a certificate. Therefore, I wish to urge you that let today mark the beginning of lifelong journey of growth. Continue your studies, pursue specialized qualifications, embrace new technologies, and remain open to learning. The future holds immense promise, and it will reward those who are committed to constant evolution. Go forth with confidence, lead with integrity, and innovate with courage. On my own behalf and on behalf of the college, I wish to congratulate you once again, you the class of 2025, and I wish you a successful future, and thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for the chairman. At this moment in time, I would like to invite Legacy to give us a word from our international students, graduates.
My name is Fred Habiman. I worked in a Prime Life Insurance as a sales agent. I advise the client to take the insurance product. Yeah, thank you. I have chosen to study insurance in the ITC because it is known as providing the training of the insurance training that will help me to improve my experience, knowledge in order to perform my work in the prime life insurance. The course I have done in the ITC is called the certificate of proficiency. That course will help me to perform well in my work of insurance, prime life insurance. Thank you.
Can you share a memorable lesson or experience from ITC?
The memorable lesson I can share you, it's where we study the principles of insurance, where now I'm able to identify where I can use those principles. It's 6, but there is some we can apply in life insurance and some we can apply in general insurance. Yeah, thank you.
What do you appreciate most about ITC training?
What I appreciate most is teaching style. The teachers or the facilitators, they teach us well. They give us some examples, which is real. They use real examples in insurance. That helped me to understand well, and which will help me to do well my work because of that style. They teach us very well. Thank you. The time the faculty team member supported me, it's where he was studying about the principles. There, I have some question or some difficult in some principles, which is called subrogation. At that time, I come up to the facilitators whose name is Julius. They helped me to understand well what the meaning of subrogation. Now I'm able to identify what is subrogation is and where it can be applicable and where it is not applicable. Thank you. That that ICT curriculum, it's helped me. It is very important because when we are on the market, we can identify the market. We can also increase our knowledge, which can help us to identify the market trend or the market needs in even not in Rwanda or even in East Africa. That example of a project, we worked on this assessment when we are studying in the ITC. We are working on this assessment where we try to provide the risk portfolio and the risk assessment, and we've tried to have solutions on that risk. That helped me to know or to understand how to identify the risk. Thank you. That certificate will give me an advantage because now I'm well trained. I know the concept or the terms or how the principles are worked. That knowledge I get when I was studying in ITC will help me to perform or to become confident on the field. When I'm going on the field, I'm able to explain to the customers and to identify the needs of the client. Thank you. The certificate gives me an advantage because it is recognized and respected in the insurance industry in Rwanda. It is shown that I have the necessity knowledge the necessity knowledge and training to perform well, not only in Rwanda, but also in the other markets or other countries. I can explain ITC in 3 words as follow: practice, professional, and inspiring. I can start by getting proper knowledge, insurance as a field where the knowledge is a necessity, because in order to go on the field or to enter in the industry of insurance, you have to know or to have to know what about the insurance or what is in the market. When you have well trained, you were able to understand what is in the market of insurance. Thank you. Because of training insurance in the ITC, I'm able to help the customers or to guide the customers or the client professionally.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our international students, and another round of applause to our faculty, the ones that put in the energy to make this happen. At this moment in time, I would like to invite the chairman of the board, Dr. Abdul Hafiz Walusimbi, to come and invite the next speaker.
The guest of honor, sir, I take this honor to invite the CEO of the Insurance Regulatory Authority, Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Lubega Kadunabbi, to come and address the congregation. Alhaji, you are welcome.
our guest of honor, Honorable General David Muhoozi, the Minister of State, Ministry of Internal Affairs, the Chairman, Board of the Insurance Training College, Associate Professor Hafiz Walusimbi Sebumba, and your entire board, the CEO or the principal of the Insurance Training College, Mr. Saul Seremba, our special guest, Omulangira David Wasajja. And can we show it to you? And our senior Mama Africa, Hajat Afua Seviala. Can you allow me to stand on the protocol as already highlighted by the various speakers before me? On behalf of the Insurance Regulatory Authority of Uganda, and indeed on my own, may I welcome you all to the 10th graduation ceremony of the Insurance Training College under the theme, A Decade of Professional Excellence, Shaping the Future of Insurance. Today, as we gather here, we are celebrating 10 years of producing competent, ethical, and future-ready insurance professionals. Can we give ourselves a round of applause? As we all know, a decade of commitment, perseverance, and strengthening the Uganda's human capital in the insurance sector is not a mean achievement. Can we once again give the lecturers and indeed the entire Insurance Training College and everybody who has helped this to happen? I saw my brother whom we were with in Parliament, and he was taken command, Okum. We can also recognize him because he's partnering with the Insurance Training College. And indeed, all others who have helped the Insurance Training College to achieve this excellency, can we give them a round of applause once again? This couldn't be possible if there were no people to train. To our graduates, congratulations. Congratulations. Because you are here, you may not know how important it is to be where you are. You may also need to think of the people who have lost jobs because they don't have the qualifications which you have earned today. Can you give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? You have indeed earned a place in the professional area. You are here to protect the lives, the assets, and indeed the dreams of people. And you do this for national prosperity. Ladies and gentlemen, last week, during one of our regional consumer awareness drives in the Greater Mpigi, an elderly man came to us and told me that Banang insurance is like a neighbor. You only know their value the day trouble knocks. That statement must remind each one of us that indeed you are the neighbors of Uganda's prosperity. We must provide that service because without insurance, everything we have can go under. This year's graduation class, I can see more females than the male counterparts. And this is believing that the future is female in the Uganda's insurance industry. Actually, to be more precise, the female are twice the number of male. This year marks a historical milestone for the college and the insurance sector at large, as we graduate our first ever cohort of the Advanced Diploma in Insurance. Congratulations, congratulations. I know it takes a lot on you, and when I see many of you, including my Jennifer, I know you have gone through a lot in order to achieve what you have achieved. Indeed, we have the diploma, and in this diploma class, I also have my own. Can I, in a special way, congratulate Marion Nancha Wasaja for achieving that milestone. Congratulations. May I congratulate Kefa Kato for that. May I congratulate Shiba Dungu. I haven't seen Shiba, and she must know this is another roll call. And I haven't also seen Francesca Kakoza is also graduating with a diploma. Francesca is there. Okay, I hadn't seen her. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. And for the other categories, I want to congratulate Chirunda from also the Insurance Regulatory Authority on behalf of all others from the Insurance Regulatory Authority. We are proud to celebrate with you this achievement. This achievement is indeed a benchmark for the advanced technical competence in the insurance industry. And also, it shows that the Insurance Training College has capacity to grow the professionals in Uganda. We now have, in the entire insurance industry, we have about 6,000 professionals working across underwriting, claims settlement, risk management, actuarial science, and other fields. We also have another category of insurance agents whom we know must have the COPs. And these, according to the data we have, are 3,600 addition to the 6,000 people. This makes insurance one of the critical areas of the employers or people providing employment in the Ugandan ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, to the graduates, as you begin your professional journey, let me offer you 3 expectations. 1, carry your professionalism wherever you go. Insurance is a business of trust. A missold policy, a poorly handled claim, or misinformation can undo years of progress. Let your ethics be stronger than any temptation. The second is keep learning. Keep learning. For those of you who know that some of us graduated as senior associates in 1995. And there are also those like Hajat who had graduated in the 80s. If we could not keep learning, it means we wouldn't underwrite, or we would not be in position to know what is going on in the space which is operating now. But when you keep learning, it helps you to be up to date at all times. The third is that know the environment you work in. Be aware of the regulatory and tax framework that shapes our sector. General insurance remains subjected to a VAT of 18%, stamp duty, withholding tax, and all these affect the pricing of whatever product you want to sell, and they also affect the reinsurance. These are not just numbers, ladies and gentlemen. They are significant impact on the affordability of everyday life for ordinary Ugandans. Graduates, you are stepping into the industry at a crucial stage where the future of Uganda will be shaped by, among others, the following 4 critical areas. 1 is digital transformation. From the online distribution to mobile-based claims, this is an area you must interest yourselves in and you must provide answers to. The second is the climate and agriculture risk solutions. These are critical for protecting the farmers, well aware that Uganda is a food basket to the region. The third is the inclusive microinsurance. At the Insurance Regulatory Authority of Uganda, we are providing a framework of regulations which are intended to guide this sphere. But we are aware that many of the people we are going to insure are either border riders, they are small traders, and the informal groups. So pick some trainings in that area and also put your energies to ensure that we provide a service in that. And the last is the rising regulatory and ethical expectations. As we deepen the consumer protection, you must be up to the game. Do not wait for your boss to tell you the requirement of the law or the requirement of the guideline. You must be aware of what happens under that space. The question before you is therefore simple. How will you shape this future? You are not only joining the workforce, but you are becoming the architects of the next generation, the insurance in Uganda. To our distinguished guest of honor, Honorable General David Muhoozi, we want in a special way to thank you for accepting our invitation to grace the 10th graduation ceremony of the Insurance Training College. Indeed, your willingness to take time off from your national demanding duties to join us is a powerful statement to the commitment to nurturing professional excellence across the sectors, including security, governance, and indeed the human capital development. The Ministry of Internal Affairs, as we all know, plays a pivotal role in safeguarding the stability and orderly functions of our nation. And stability is therefore the foundation and the cornerstone of the insurance industry to thrive. Your presence today is therefore symbolic and reminding us that the national security, regulatory discipline, and professional integrity are intertwined pillars that support a resilient economy. To the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, Mr. Musa Lukwago, convey our heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Minister and the entire administration of Ministry of Finance for the clear guidance they have provided at all times to the insurance development. We thank you very much. Thank you. To the board, principal, lecturers, administrators of the Insurance Training College, thank you very much for the 10 years of shaping professionals with the competence and character. Thank you. We appreciate. To the insurance players, thank you for offering yourselves as mentors, and also thank you for providing the youngsters an opportunity to work with you. Honorable Minister, may I inform you that the people who are going to graduate today, they are not looking for jobs. They already have the jobs. So thank you, the insurance industry, for offering the people that opportunity. To the parents and families of the graduates, thank you for the sacrifices that you have brought to your loved ones. I definitely know they have been inconveniencing you, not only for providing resources, but also they have been encroaching on your valuable time for other things. Thank you, the families, for your support to the graduates and their being here. And your coming is also a clear testimony that you have been supportive. Can we give the families and the parents a round of applause? Lastly, the graduates, as you walk out of this hall today, walk out as ambassadors of professionalism. Carry forward the spirit of the theme of this graduation, a decade of professional excellence, shaping the future of insurance. The future of this industry is not written in the boardrooms or in regulations which the Insurance Regulatory Authority offers. It will be written by you in the field, in the offices, in the communities, and in every interaction with the people you are going to serve. There is a demand for skilled professionals. You can design digital distribution channels and manage climate and agricultural risks. Let me end by quoting the words of Martin Luther King Jr., who needs no further introduction. But those of you who might not know him, he was a civil rights activist and a political philosopher. He once said, open of quotes, "The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education." End of quote. Ladies and gentlemen, for the graduates, may you take wisdom from Martin Luther King. I want to thank you for your kind attention. Thank you very much. May I now take the singular honor of inviting our guest of honor, Honorable General David Muhoozi, to come and address us. General Muhoozi.
Our special guest, Prince Wasaja, the CEO of the Insurance Regulatory Authority, the chair of the ITC board, members of the board, the CEO and principal of the college, CEOs of member companies, members of faculty, representatives of other teaching institutions around, graduates in your respective capacity, rather categories and levels, family, members, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm honored to attend this function of the 10th graduation ceremony of the Insurance Training College. From the onset, I want to say how surprised I was at being asked to preside over this function. And I asked the question, why me? But the flip side of the coin was, why not? I want to say that this is an unusual audience for me, but here I am finally, and I'm pleased to be, and also dressed this way. I hope this could last beyond the end of the function. Thanks to you. So I want to thank you for the honor of being here and presiding over this very important function. But also, there's a connection between your practice and security, in the sense that we and you serve the overall objective of ensuring a stable and prosperous country. A number of significant firsts have been mentioned. The first cohort of the highest qualification, we are having 7 graduates, diploma level, advanced diploma. Then the college is making 10 years. Those are firsts that we need to celebrate. Also, the number of students is significantly increasing when you see the numbers. I heard the principal talk about a study guide. And also, I can see many other strides that he mentioned since the college started. The leaps and bounds you have covered in a short time are very commendable. Speaking from government, I want to congratulate you, the insurance fraternity. But also, before I came in, I had some education about the college. And I want to honestly say that I learned quite a lot. I didn't know there was such a college in the first place. I learned that actually it started in the 60s as an institute. And then it became a college with the reforms they made in the law and the education they are now giving to Ugandans. So I want to thank the chair, the CEO of the IRA, and the principal and core staff for making this happen, but also for marketing. You know, recruiting even some of us in government who knew a little about this jewel of a college and the education you offer to Ugandans. So I want to salute you on behalf of government for these strides. The ceremony is a public declaration of what you've been through, the time you've been training these young people. I want to congratulate them for reaching this important milestone in their professional life, because it takes the two of you, the teaching staff, but also the graduates. So I want to salute the graduates for achieving this feat. While on this course, I believe you did not simply get acquainted with the names of modules and just acquired qualifications, but instead learned about yourselves and forged lifetime networks. I also hope that you are able to up your resilience, your curiosity, the value of hard work, and this reinforced the strength of your own characters, but also it built your trust levels, which is at the core of insurance as a profession. These are the qualities that will help you to apply your knowledge for better effect in this very critical industry. All of you understand that proper protection extends beyond the physical. When a fire destroys a business, a natural disaster strikes a community, or an insurance provider fails in its duty, it is the insurance sector that stands between order and chaos, hope and being desperate. So you are very important in our national life. The economic impact of this protection is immense. For instance, in 2024, the Ugandan insurance sector paid out over Uganda shillings 887.4 billion in claims. And the source is the IRA annual report of 2024. This wasn't just money, it was businesses saved, homes rebuilt, and livelihoods restored, a direct injection of stability into our economy. This is why the professional training we are celebrating today is of strategic national interest. It equips you with the profound duty of care. It is the difference between a promise made and a promise kept for our clientele and citizenry. By investing in this expertise, you are directly contributing to the law, order, and peace of mind that government is sworn to uphold. Insurance is at the core of human security. You know too well that security is not just the absence of war, it extends to many things: shelter, food, health, education, social security, etc., etc. Looking ahead, a robust insurance sector is a direct investment in Uganda's security and stability. Consider this: when a disaster wipes out a family's livelihood, the risk of desperation and crime increases. Yet in Uganda, where over 70% of the population depends on agriculture and climate, shocks are frequent. Less than 1% of the farmers have agricultural insurance. This protection gap is a national vulnerability that we need to plug, and to do so pretty quickly. Training the foot soldiers of this trade is therefore an important enabler towards that desired end state. By closing the gap, insurance becomes a proactive shield, preventing descent into crime and reducing the burdens on our justice system. That illustrates the nexus between human security and national stability. This explains the trinity of security, stability, and prosperity. They go together, and lack of one of them or two of them affects the others. On that note, I want to thank the Insurance Training College for the great work you are doing to train and nurture professionals who are shifting the narrative about insurance through their professionalism. I also appreciate the Insurance Regulatory Authority for creating the conducive environment for the insurance sector to thrive in our country. As government, we are committed to enhancing collaboration with the ITC and the wider sector to advance the insurance agenda for our overall social and economic transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, I want now to turn to the graduates. Graduates, my charge to you is this: carry on the professional knowledge you've gained as a sacred trust. You are now the stewards of this system of resilience. When you act with integrity, you build the public trust that is the bedrock of a stable society. Go forth and be more than insurance professionals. Be architects of security and partners in our mission to build a safer, more prosperous Uganda for all. As the Ugandan economy transforms, so too does the complexity and scale of risk. I urge you to embrace 3 mandates. 1, be innovative. You have a monumental opportunity with Uganda's insurance penetration rate still at approximately 0.8% of our GDP. This means over 99% of our economic activity is not formally protected by insurance. Use your expertise to create products that reach these millions of Ugandans and unlock this vast potential for growth and resilience. Number 2, be strategic. Do not settle for limited horizons. Be foresighted, dream big, utilize technology and the training you have received to improve efficiency, combat fraud, and expand access. 3, be mentors. As you climb the professional ladder, remember to reach back, embrace the spirit of mentorship fostered by the college, and ensure that the next generation is even better prepared than you are. But also, use the networks you forged for wider reach and spread of insurance. In closing, the future we are building for Uganda's is one where the certainty of a promise replaces fear. It is a future where the insurance sector, powered by your professionalism, becomes a universal shield for our people and a catalyst for our economy. The qualifications you receive today are contracted with your nation. Go forth and honor that contract. Be the innovators, the strategists, and the mentors who will secure Uganda's prosperity for generations to come. I want to congratulate you, class of 2025. The nation is proud of you. Thank you, asante sana, God bless you, and thank you for your kind attention.
Another round of applause to our Honorable Minister. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going into the next segment of our activity this morning, which will be the launch of our anthem. And as the choir gets ready, allow me, choir, get ready. And as the choir gets ready, allow me introduce or recognize some of the people we have. On top of the existing protocol, I recognize the presence of Mr. Dyson Okum from the Institute of Corporate Governance of Uganda. We have Mr. Martin Asingwire from the Insurance Appeals Tribunal. We have Madam Dorcas Angom from the Financial Intelligence Authority. Dr. Chijambu from MAST. All the way from Barara. We have Morena Simwe from Stanbic Bank. We have Ian King from UNDP. Arthur Isco from Uganda Law Society. Dr. Kansime Matt from the Uganda Institute of Banking and Financial Services. We have Professor Paulus from the UPU. UPU is the Uganda Pentecostal University. We have Madame Daisy Nabakoza from UBRA. We also have representatives of partner institutions in the industry. Madame Mama Insurance was already introduced. We have, is the chairperson of Women in Insurance, and she was very happy when Alhaj mentioned that we have more ladies graduating this time. We have Mr. Joshua Muyomba, who is the president of the Uganda Insurance Agents Association. We have Mr. Bakesiga Christopher Mugisha from the Insurance Brokers Association of Uganda. We also have partners. Skyri is represented by Joan. We also have Mr. Matthias Kalinte from Aliwali. And we shall keep on recognizing more as they come. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to the launch of our anthem. And like we all heard, it is a sign of unity and identity for the college. The principal mentioned that we have so many first activities happening today. The people coming on here, it is the very first choir singing our anthem. And at this point in time, I'll invite the principal to brief us about the anthem. But as the principal comes, Sebo Alihaj, I want to mention that I was the vocalist trainer for this team. The beautiful melodies that you listen to, I was part of this, and I'd appreciate a handshake for the great work that I did on that. Mr. Principal, allow me to invite you to lead us in this segment.
Thank you, Paul. Our dear guest of honor, we are so proud that as we are celebrating the 10 years of excellency, we've taken it a notch higher to create a symbol of unity, a symbol of inspiration, but also a symbol that charts our future. This anthem, our guest of honor, the brain behind this anthem is none other than one of our teaching staff, Mr. Julius Katimbo. And the team behind is the first choir as introduced. I thank you so much. And this is not just a song, but a sign of pride for our Insurance Training College. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Shall we all rise and join the choir as we sing the anthem?
Insurance Training College of Uganda, rooted deep, yet reaching far beyond, with hearts committed, spirits bold. We build insurance futures, steadfast, strong, and sure. From humble roots, our purpose grew, with vision and passion, steady and true, a beacon of knowledge, shining bright, lighting the way for insurance, near and far. Oh, Insurance Training College of Uganda, rooted deep, yet reaching far beyond, with hearts committed, spirits bold. We build insurance futures, steadfast, strong, and sure. Recognized and mighty, standing tall, transforming futures, inspiring all. In unity and purpose, we stand as one, training leaders with expertise rare. Oh, Insurance Training College of Uganda, rooted deep, yet reaching far beyond, with hearts committed, spirits bold. We build insurance futures, steadfast, strong, and sure.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, our dear choir. Can we take our seats? Julius and team, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I know we all have copies of the program. We're not doing so well on time, so we're supposed to have an interlude, but in the interest of time, I request that we go directly into the next segment. We have an interesting student who has undergone all ITC programs, right from the certificate now to the advanced diploma in insurance. He has a very interesting story to tell. And ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, join me in welcoming Martin Sally to share with us that story. Martin has gone through all programs, so he needs something better than that. Cheer him up, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Honorable Minister, the regulator, the chairman, board ITC, and all board members present, the principal, the ITC team present, the faculty, and all distinguished guests present. Dear graduates, I greet you all. My name is Ivan Martin Sali. I've been in the market for 13 years and counting. And I say this with a lot of pride that I've attained all my professional qualifications from ITC. The COP and the diploma back then when it was still the Insurance Institute of Uganda, and now the advanced diploma. Some of us, with a few colleagues of mine graduating today with ADIU, we eagerly waited for ITC to start this program. There were some delays for a few reasons, some of which were the numbers of those that were applying. So personally, I decided to enroll for a master's, but immediately I'd enrolled, then they started the advanced diploma. So I'm happy to inform you that I did my master's and the diploma concurrently and completed both before close of last year. Today, the 3rd of December, marks a very defining moment, not only in our personal journeys, but also in the evolution of the insurance profession. Standing before you as one of the 7 graduating with the ADIU, which is the highest recognized local insurance profession, fills me with a lot of pride, humility, and gratitude. When the college introduced this program, it set out to raise the professional bar. This program aimed to bridge the technical mastery with strategic leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, that dream has become a reality today. We are not just insurance practitioners, but we are custodians of governance, we are custodians of innovation and also excellence in the industry. The journey has been both rigorous but extremely rewarding. From mastering corporate finance, insurance, regulation and supervision, corporate governance, to exploring frontiers in underwriting, claims, marketing, and so many others. Each of these modules was not just an academic pursuit, but a transformative experience that has molded us into professionals ready to lead the next era of insurance growth. To you, the faculty, we extend our heartfelt gratitude. Thank you so much. You didn't just teach us the theory, but also instilled discipline and curiosity, which are a true definition of an insurance professional. To all graduates present, it doesn't matter whether you're graduating with a COP, a certificate, a diploma, or the advanced diploma. Having gone through most of those, I salute your resilience and commitment. To you, the seniors graduating with the advanced diploma, we have a special responsibility. We are called to lead by example, to make sure that we demonstrate that professional excellency is not just an aspiration, but an obligation. So I urge you all that we should keep learning, we should keep mentoring, and we should keep innovating to ensure that our industry remains resilient, remains customer-centric and ethical in this evolving world. Borrowing words of Simon Sinek, leadership is not just being in charge, but it's about taking care of those in your charge. So let's not look at these qualifications as a destination in themselves, but a beginning of a deep commitment to service, transformation, and innovation. As the regulator said, we should go forth as ambassadors of professionalism. I want to add on that and say we should also be champions of integrity and stronger builders of a resilient industry. Allow me end by congratulating us all, and may God bless this college and the entire insurance fraternity. Thank you very much.
The time has come, the moment that we've all been waiting for. Our guest of honor, please allow me to invite our academic registrar to present the graduates who will be receiving awards in the different programs. Thank you.
You allow me stand on the existing protocol. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. When I read your name, you come in front. Mr. Chairman, sir, the persons whose names will be read have fulfilled the requirements of the Certificate of Proficiency in Insurance of the Insurance Training College. Abalo Evelyn, Abaliogera Fiona, Abo Jacqueline, Abeifoj Fiona, Abenitwe Karunji, Abirete Ushen, Abuko Mary, Acheng Edina, Acheng Jen, Acheng Mary, Acheng Mary Claire, Achilo Jennifer, Achom Rita, Adikini Jacinta, Adiope Jennifer, Adoi Caroline, Adongiroth Kalthuma, Aduso Rose, Adyang Pamela, Agaba James, Agaba Tom, Agateru Consolate, Agibambe Jessica, Ahawe Claire, Ahewa Immaculate, Aheva Tracy, Ahereza Praise, Ahimbisiwe F. Dennis, Ahimbisiwe Innocent, Ahmed Jimia Shakila, Ainemani Prudence, Aine Gloria, Ainembabazi Felix, Ainembabazi Maureen, Ainembabazi Shibra, Ainomgisha Brenda, Ainomujuni Philin, Ajox Kovia, Ajole Regina, Ajuna Jamie, Akampa Angela, Akankunda Phoebe, Akankwasa Patience, Akashave Bridget, Akech Miriam, Akelo Esther, Akelo Florence, Akelo Joan, Akelo Fiona, Akelo Rachel, Akelo Ruth, Akidi Rachel, Akirol Judith, Akunguzibe Patrick, Akulo Gloria, Akia Chwinyi Winnie, Alora Gifty, Aligawesa Helen, Alika Dennis, Alirwa Diana, Alo Elizabeth, Aluka Caroline, Arol Jessica, Amanda Rolin, Amanya Abdul Kalim, Amororot Fiona, Amase Sharon, Ambrose Opio, Amiti Kefi, Amolo Bridget, Among Sharifa, Amony Alisa, Ampaire Tolbert, Amuge Keti, Amuge Mary, Amuge Robina, Amumpaire Anita, Amumpaire Daphne, Amumpaire Tenny, Anastasia Anastasia Aingeneye, Angeyo Juliet, Ankunda Peron, Anyaikot Josephine, Anyango Barbara, Anyeko Juliana, Anyiko Evelyn, Anzoyo Betty, Apio Rachel, Apolot Irene, Apolot Rebecca, Akech Sophie, Arengo Pauline Hope, Areo Sheila, Ariho Agre, Ariho Bridget, Ariho Edmond, Arinitri Daudi, Ariokot Docas, Asava Janet, Asananti Babirie, Asasire Gloria, Asasira Elizabeth, Ashawa Donna, Asimile Shina, Asimwe Caroline, Asimwe Connie, Asimwe Doreen, Asimwe Medias, Atigo Martha, Atim Caroline, Atim Patience, Atimango Brenda, Atoki Lucy, Atugonza Sandra, Atugonza Vasi, Atuhaire Joyce, Atuhaire Nina, Atuhire Mary, Atukunda Treasure, Atukunzire Agnes, Aturinda B. Geoffrey, Aturinda Olivia, Atoire Halima Sharita, Auma Harriet, Awebwa Rebecca, Awol Patricia, Aya Catherine, Ayebare Anisent, Ayebare Hannington, Ayebare Shifra, Aikoru Sheila, Oyo Justin, Babide Allen, Babide Caroline, Babide Sarah, Babide Smaya, Barbara Asimwe, Bachungwanaye Mekach, Badaru Noel, Baguma Derek, Bahati Salim, Bahumwire Patience, Bakole Robert Lumumba, Bakumba Resti, Bachenga Dorin, Bala Emmanuel, Balikowa Nelson, Baluka Jennifer, Baluka Joyce, Bamanya Drinan, Bamuje Vian, Bamutungire Douglas, Bamwenda Lilian, Bani Charity, Barije Emmanuel, Barunji Francis, Bashil Umar, Basima Edwin, Bate Arthur, Bawaye Tracy, Bila Ronet, Begumanya Silva, Bidandi Ismail, Bijirimana Macklin, Birunji Harriet, Birunji Sophie, Biinzika Priscilla, Blank Ludmel, Bogere Sheila, Bonawakama Edwig, Bridget Nampa, Buheri Shama, Bukirwa Harriet, Bulia Diana, Bulia Shamila, Bunia Alice, Bonjo Locus, Businge Praise Joseph, Businge Ruth, Businge Charlotte, Businge Sharon, Bui Peace, Bwabye Godfrey, Bwambale Muhammad, Bwanika Ibrahim, Bwanika Victor, Biamugisha Blessed, Biamuka Maatha, Biogero Peace, Chebet Anisha, Chemtai Anita, Cherotich Joan, Christmas Dorothy, Dembe Viola, Desire Norman, Dusabe Duncan, Dusabe Jacinta, Dusabe Winfred, Ebale Richard, Edeo Masi, Edikwa Agatha, Eleo Emmanuel, Elangat George, Eliwa Regan Henry, Ewell Francis, Eyedu Innocent, Ezaru Bridget, Fichoyo Martha, Gabeya Zikusoka, Gahozo Judith, Galingirira Fazel, Gimugu Daphne, Gochalia Patricia, Gumoshabe Devota, Habimana Alfred, Hamba Allen, Hape Joan, Harerimana Eugene, Hasasha Grace, Heather Lambert, Hanan Frida, Hingen Fazil, Hingen John Doya, Ihawimpunda Elisa, Ikishaka Roland, Imali Susan, Ishimwe Martin, Isingoma Dominic, Jingo Angel, Joel, Geoffrey, Kabihinda Mase, Kabasinguzi Patience, Kabatongole Lea, Kabahuyo Gilbert, Kadaga Ronald, Kafumbe Stephen, Kafuma Owen, Kagalama Francis, Kaketo Michael, Kakoba Soleil, Kakuba Julius. Mr. Chairman, sir, I present the names.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I award all those persons whose names have been read the certificate of proficiency in insurance of the Insurance Training College. Congratulations.
You can resume your seats. Congratulations. Mr. Chairman, sir, the persons whose names will be read have fulfilled the requirements of the Certificate of Proficiency in Insurance of the Insurance Training College. Kalega Anthony, Kalema Juliet, Kalivacha Namudu, Kaluma Susan, Kampi Tabisa, Kamukama John, Kamusime Derek, Kamwathi Esther, Kansime Fiona, Kansime Sikola, Kanyesi J. Pauzan, Kanzila Mark, Karunji Farida, Kalieho Caleb, Kasaija Primulas, Kasacha Sarah, Kasirivu Jeremiah, Kasuja Umar, Kasule Arias, Kasule Erifaz, Katamba Moses, Katende Israel, Kato Daniel, Kato Nasa, Katushabe Jennifer, Katusime Edina, Katwesi J. Penlope, Kauda Dorothy, Kavuma Michael, Kawadua Arnold, Kawala Rita, Kawalia Emmanuel, Kawesi Ivan, Kawesi Vincent, Kauma Henry, Kayaga Susan, Kayeji Miriam, Kayondo Paul, Kainemwesiga Precious, Kemigisa Christine, Kemigisha Catherine, Kemigisha Immaculate, Kemirembe Ruth, Kengonza Kakonge, Kenyage Dorius, Kenyage Judith, Kesime Anita, Kainza Joeria, Kibule Humphrey, Kibuye Mary, Kibuika Ronald, Kichoncho Ruth, Kichoncho Aisha, Kikwala Allen, Kikwitha Patricia, Kimono Rashida, Kimuli Isaac, Kintu Michael, Kirabo Gloria, Kilabo Sandra, Kirumila Edwin, Kirunda Hassan, Kirunji Patience, Kiriowa David, Kisache Patience, Kivumbi Ryan, Kiwanuka Kelvin, Kiumulo Badru, Kobugabe Justin, Komuhendo Oliver, Komuruvuga Brenda, Kugonza Leonard, Kukiriza Brian, Kukunda Anne, Kumwesiga Joshua, Kurenza Damal, Kusemerire Maureen, Kusima Allen, Kusima Shamila, Kusolo Brian, Kwagara Brenda, Kwagara Ruth, Kwarisima Dora, Chagera Jamil, Chakwa Evelyn, Chambade Joseph, Changa Musa, Charikunda Angela, Charisima Beverin, Chendivaza Mary, Chompire Natasha, Chomugasho Merina, Chomugasho Gift Chomuhanji Jackie, Chomukama Betty, Choshavire Lisom, La Karabe Sheila, Lanyero Christine, Latif Bakareke, Leyot Goreti, Lekuru Sharom, Lemaru Lucy, Lematia Vincent, Living Atwembeimbire, Rolene Sempa, Atukon Francis, Luwama Nabaka, Luig Rita, Lumu Nathan, Lunkuse Jamila, Lutaya Tony, Liagova Diana, Magom Jethro, Magunda Robert, Mahad Wagawa, Mahuru Ismail, Malone Joseph, Margaret Acheng, Matovu Nekemia, Matovu Samuel, Mbabazi Daisy, Mbabazi Mary, Mbabazi Precious, Mbeiza Susan, Mbonye Haman, Mbowa Jackson, Mbwari Brenda, Mirembe Gloria, Mirembe Hadija, Mpembe Genevieve, Muchunguzi Elijah, Mudondo Marian, Mudondo Winnie, Mudua Grace, Mufidha Said Al-Jaid, Mugabe Sharom, Mugabe Benson, Mugaga Tendo, Mugenyi James, Mugisha Juma, Mugisha Pasco. Yes, this is our Senior Business Development Officer, Mugisha Pasco, Mugizi Brita, Mugonzi Miriam, Mahmoud Waiswa, Muhanguzi Donozio, Muhawe Linet, Muhumuza Stefan, Mukenya Michael, Mukeshimana Honorarian, Mukaya Nora, Mukwana Bashir, Mukiza Charles, Mukisa Edward, Mukisa Paul, Mukisa Peace, Mukundane George, Mukundane Zipora, Muchala Aida, Mulimila Havin, Mulunji Naswiba, Mulwanira Maria, Mungoma Moses, Mungoma Shamsa, Mungudit Brian, Murunji Patina, Murunji Sharom, Mushave Prince, Musime Sharod, Musmenta Asen, Musmenta Honest, Musmenta Olivia, Musila Israel, Mustafa Rehma, Musumba Allen, Mutalonsa Henry, Mutazindwa Jim, Mutakengwa Quirilino, Mutenyo Solomon, Mutetiri Florence, Mutonyi Patricia, Mutukiriza Abraham, Mutukiriza Geladin, Mutumba George, Mutunji Joy, Muimbwa Cornelius, Mwalia Joel, Mwanje Caroline, Mwesige Francis, Mwesige Richard, Mwesige Ronald, Nabasa Caroline, Nabasa Rachel, Nabachwa Olivia, Nabagera Teddy, Nabagereka Constance, Nabagesela Faith, Nabakoza Rehma, Nabaliayo Ashbela, Nabankema Dora, Nabanova Alexandria, Nabasirie Brenda, Nabasumbe Maria Hope, Nabatanzi Hanifa, Nabatanzi Proscovia, Nabatanzi Shamim, Nabatanzi Sonia, Nabawanda Brenda, Nabanja Lea, Nabende Andrew, Nabilonde Elizabeth, Nabimanya Joseph, Nabire Olivia, Nabire Christine, Nabisinde Joelia, Nabungo Goretti, Nabukenya Hajara, Nabukenya Juliana, Nabukenya Stella, Nabulo Caroline, Nabunya Olivia, Nabutunda Esther, Nabwami Diana, Nabwami Eileen, Nabwami Sarah, Nabweteme Jocelyn, Nabwire Majolin, Nabwire Zuhaira, Nadongo Masi, Nafula Letitia, Nagadia Daphne, Nagawa Maria, Nagawa Rita, Nagai Gertrude, Nagai Stella, Najino Evelyn, Nagwandara Sharul Martha, Nahawe Gillian, Nahwera Audrey, Naivingi Joelia, Naiga Aisha, Naiga Joanita, Najumba Shakira, Najunju Evelyn, Judy Aisha, Nakabito Iga Sylvia, Nakabira Florence, Nakabugo Emanuelina, Nakabugo Hadija, Nakabuye Nusula, Nakabwama Mastula, Nakajimu Victoria, Nakalanzi Petra, Nakalanzi Rita, Nakalema Irene, Nakalembe Angela, Nakalembe Mildred, Nakalisa Caroline, Nakalumba Josephine, Nakamanya Aisha, Nakandi Juliet, Nakanjako Deborah, Nakanjako Sophia, Nakanwaji Brenda, Nakanwaji Janet. Mr. Chairman, sir, I present the names.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I award all those persons whose names have been read the certificate of proficiency in insurance of the Insurance Training College. Congratulations.
Thank you. You can resume your seats. Mr. Chairman, sir, the persons whose names will be read have fulfilled the requirements of the Certificate of Proficiency in Insurance of the Insurance Training College. Nakanwaji Kalen, Nakanyike Winfred, Nakasato Deborah, Nakasinde Esther, Nakavuma Jen, Nakaurira John, Nakaunde Betty, Nakaira Jacqueline, Nakaiwa Juliet, Nakaiwa Rachel, Nakayondo Sarah, Nakaziva Najwa, Nachigude Juliet, Nachigude Justin, Nachimuli Annette, Nachimuli Elizabeth, Nachimuli Joy, Nachintu Mariam, Nakintu Sonia, Nakirija Joyce, Nakirunda Elizabeth, Nakitandwe Lilian, Nakitende Christine, Nakitende Faustina, Nakitende Florence, Nakitende Rita, Nakitende Winfred, Nakitende Winfred, Nakito Ruth, Nachiinji Ann, Naku Jemima, Nakungu Betty, Nakonde Martha, Nakubura Rashida, Nancha Prosi, Nacheyune Gladys, Nacheyune Sophia, Nalima Mike, Nalubura Joyce, Nalubura Miria, Nalukenge Patricia, Nalukenge Charlotte, Nalukoli Vivian, Nalule Ruth, Nalunga Vanessa, Nalunkuma Ruth, Naluinda Desire, Nalwanga Robina, Nalwanga Joyce, Namanda Fati, Namanda Irene, Namagembe Joanita, Namahoro Esther, Namakula Damali, Namakula Margaret, Namanda Sarah, Namara Rebecca, Namasinga Annette, Namata Esther, Namatende Jamila, Namatovu Harriet, Namatovu Karawo Stella, Namazi Femia, Namazi Gloria, Nambeko Doreen, Nambi Jocelyn, Nambi Susan, Namboze Sarah, Nambozo Aisha, Nambusi Jocelyn, Nambuya Jacqueline, Nambuya Juliet, Nambuya Lona, Nampeo Noelin, Nampila Annette, Nampija Miriam, Namubiru Hadija, Namuganga Annette, Namuganga Shairima, Namugaya Esther, Namuga Eve, Namugolo Daphne, Namugoya Sharom, Namukasa Deborah, Namukasa Helen, Namukasa Mariam, Namukose Caroline, Namukose Joanita, Namulawa Rehma, Namuleme Ruth, Namuli Flavia, Namuli Maureen, Namuli Susan, Namulondo Jamila, Namulondo Safina, Namulwana Resti, Namusisi Immaculate, Namusoke Noelin, Namutebi Bana, Namutebi Miriam, Namutebi Sandra, Namutosi Jacqueline, Namuyanja Christine, Namuyanja Julie, Namuyanja Patricia, Namuiga Hajara, Namwanje Fortunate, Namwase Jacqueline, Namiaro Aisha, Namiaro Madeline, Nandede Doreen, Nanduga Justin, Namfuka Maimuna, Nanjia Priscilla, Nangobi Shadra, Nankabirwa Resti, Nakanja Sarah, Nanono Sophie, Nanyombi Stella, Nansamba Anita, Nansamba Mariam, Nansa Sibabirie, Nansubuga Mili, Nansubuga Robina, Nantale Mariam, Nantanda Prosi, Nantege Maria, Nanteze Janet, Nantumbe Christine, Nanyanja Joyce, Nanyanzi Justin, Nanyonga Juliet, Nanyumba Nathan, Nanziri Shamim, Nasali Patricia, Nasamula Sharon, Nasanga Farida, Nasanga Hanifa, Nasozi Janet, Nasuna Slivia, Natukunda Evelyn, Natukunda Mase, Natweta Lea, Naula Aisha, Navuga Sarah, Naiga Barbara, Ndagile Elizabeth, Ndagile Justin, Ndagile Maureen, Nduwera Fortunate, Ndiamuhachi Immaculate, Negesa Brenda, Nelina Asasire, Ngabonziza Jean Mary, Ninsima Catherine, Ninsima Flavia, Ninsima Helena, Ninsima Sharon, Niwandida Owen, Niyokuru Francois, Nuwaruhanga Zahara, Nsemerai Rachel, Nsemere Mwajabu, Nsemerire Allen, Nsimile Masi, Nsubuga Zeokas, Ntale Frida, Ntanda Shaima, Nuwagaba Agatha, Nuwanyesiga Victoria, Nyocho Proscovia, Nyandoi Pilo, Nyakana Deborah, Nyakaisiki Caroline, Nyakato Naomi, Nyangan Emmanuel, Nyangireki Joyce, Nyangoma Sharon, Nyinakiza Amanda, Nyinenema Brenda, Nyiraneza Rachel, Nyombi Michael, Obama Ben, Ocheng Dennis, Ochan Emmanuel, Ochen Alfred, Odagiu Elvis, Odoj Philip, Odie Koi Raymond, Ongen Michael, Oguta Paulo, Okiria Aldo, Okoboy John, Okwakol Samson, Okwale Betty, Aloy Ivan, Omoding Brian, Opin Fred, Opio Saimejin, Opolot Miriam, Olobia Godfrey, Otede Leniet, Othieno Henry, Otim Isaac, Otude Emmanuel, Otuke Santo, Otukel Emmanuel, Owembabazi Dalson, Owembabazi Rita, Oweli John, Rukundo Angela, Rukundo Caroline, Rukundo Maureen, Rutatin Desmond, Ruamangwa David, Sana Francis, Sala Flavia, Senfuma Joel, Sentamble Unia, Sentamu Philip, Seluwaji Joseph, Shafik Moses, Shamim Nampela, Shiba Claire, Singh Devendra, Sally Calvin, Sally Pius. Mr. Chairman, sir, I present the names.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I award all those persons whose names have been read the certificate of proficiency in insurance of the Insurance Training College. Congratulations.
Whose names will be read have fulfilled the requirements of the Certificate of Proficiency in Insurance of the Insurance Training College. Sally Calvin, Sally Pius, Sebugwao Hudson, Says Arnold, Sekachwa Dan, Sekamate Shafik, Sekide Stefan, Sechitoleko John, Sechitoleko Badru, Semakula Edrin, Semata Musisi, Sembatia Emmanuel, Semudu Paul, Sengoba Sarah, Sentamu Balwana, Sentumbwe Joseph, Selunjoji Edward, Sesanga Donald, Taka Loy, Talema Bridget, Tamuzade Muzamil, Tebasaga Egula, Tenywa Emmanuel, Tesla Mugala, Thelma Namagembe, Tindimwewa Jocelyn, Tugume Jacqueline, Tulina Maureen, Tumuhire Kenneth, Tumukunde Christian, Tumukunde Deborah, Tumusime Daudi, Tumwebaze Macklin, Tuyatemba Elvis, Tusime Peter, Tuishime Pacific, Twesije Deogracious, Twesime Anita, Twikirize Kosen, Umunezero Esther, Uwase Diana, Uwera Asha, Weneza Angelique, Uisinzimana Pascaline, Wakida Milka, Walkaga Silaje, Wamembe Christian, Wanona Eve, Wanyama Eddie, Waswa John, Waswa Stephen, Yayeli Gumisiriza, Yidri Hilale, Yudaya Nalugwa, Zarwango Frank, Zam Aisha, Zawadi Anita, Zinda Mark, Zungu Rosemel. Mr. Chairman, sir, I present the names.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I award all those persons whose names have been read the certificate of proficiency in insurance of the Insurance Training College. Congratulations.
Sir, the persons whose names will be read have fulfilled the requirements of the Certificate in Insurance of the Insurance Training College. Abigaba Lynette, Achieno Christine, Adokorach Agnes, Adong Safina, Adong Susan, Adong Colin, Adong Priscilla, Agava Bruno, Agava Hilda, Agava Nicholas, Ahereza Maureen, Ahereza Mary, Aijuka T. Monica, Ainembaba Zidorin, Ajambo Claire, Akampurira Ronald, Akamumpa Fortunate, Akankwasa Mildred, Akidi Polly, Akol Sandra, Akunguziwe Catherine, Alinetri Joan, Alinda Jonathan, Alojok Miriam, Amarorot Vicky, Amasef Rollins, Among Susan, Amuge Marion, Amumpaire Daphne, Amtoheire Jemima, Anguzu Alfred, Ankunda Faith, Anzoa Precious, Apio Mase, Alinda Patricia, Arisima Bronia, Asega Habib, Ashanti Asidria, Asimwe Charity, Asimwe Evelyn, Asingura Kenneth, Atizoyo Jovia, Atuzarire Jacqueline, Atwine Lois, Atwine Jarvis, Ayebare Ann, Ayebare Murebe, Ayesiga Nabet, Babirie Angela, Babirie Julian, Bafachi Joshua, Biinzika Mase, Bujingo Martin, Buhamizo Deus, Bukenya Maria, Buyungo Pius, Bwambale Kasamba, Bwambale Stefan, Cecilia Isiat, Christmas Lebanon, Emanzi Jackson, Emos Caroline, Renault Kunobwa, Eyudu Innocent, Gumoshabe Sharita, Ideru Esesa, Jombwe Isaac, Kababito Jacqueline, Kabajungu Harriet, Kabeja Lina, Kagaba Cedric, Kahunde Mariam, Kaigwa William, Kalinon Paul, Kamukama Samson, Kamlegea Joshua, Kanyago Barbara, Kapkirich Vanessa, Karunga Eve, Karunji Maureen, Kasamba Farouk, Kasuja Hakim, Katende Isaac, Katushawe Immaculate, Keinembabazi Praise, Kemigisa Angela, Kivirango Raymond, Kintu Mark, Kiremie Saddam, Kirire Esther, Kirumira Jovan, Kisembo Felix, Kiyengo Andrew, Kizito Clement, Kobusinge Maureen, Kukunda Patricia, Kusemerire Dennis, Chacho Jacqueline, Chasimire Allen, Chomuhendo Pasco, Langoya Emmanuel, Lule Catherine, Luede Charlotte, Magezi Betty, Mahoro Grace, Maja Dennis, Mangusho Alfred, Masereka Ezekia, Mayanja Laston, Mbabazi Patience, Mulangina Hajara, Mirembe Prosi, Milembe Stella, Mugabo Jocelyn, Mugaga Ronald, Mugema Dominic, Mugona Malik, Muhindo Ham, Muhindo Ophelia, Mukisa Bruce, Muchala Lea, Mulinda Claire, Mutesi Alima, Mwagale Gloria, Mwesigwa Joshua, Nabagala Caroline, Nabawanuka Claire, Nabende Saulo, Nabiralo Shamim, Nabirie Charlene, Nabirie Maureen, Nabukela Joyce, Nabulime Shadia, Nabulia Sumaya, Nabisawe Grace, Nabwami Asiat, Nabiesero Fatia, Nagadia Prosi, Nahawe Perina, Nahawe Sandra, Nahurira Mumusime, Nairuwa Lillian, Najemba Florence, Najuko Dorothy, Najuma Catherine, Nakabugo Sarah, Nakabugo Sheila, Nakaketo Catherine, Nakalubi Mary, Nakamate Samali, Nakasenge Lukia, Nakato Maria, Nakaoya Saidat, Nakaima Palma, Nakide Maria, Nakide Nashiba, Nachimuli Harriet, Nachintu Maria, Nachiranda Miriam, Nachitende Miriam, Nakitio Zoe, Nachiyinji Grace, Nakazi Sumaya, Nakulima Sudat, Nachanja Stella, Naleva Ishak, Nalubega Takia, Nalukenge Ruth, Nalwada Barbara, Nalwanga Fiona, Nalwende Joan, Nalwoga Teopista, Namatovu Rashida, Nampela Vanessa, Namudu Annette, Namugenyi Linda, Namugerwa Sandra, Namukuye Winnie, Namuli Mildred, Namuli Shamila, Namulondo Lydia, Namusoke Sarah, Namusoke Shamim, Namuswe Claire, Namuswe Helen, Namutebi Helen, Nandaula Sheila, Nankumba Sarah, Nanteza Rebecca, Nantongo Vanda, Nantongo Walda, Nantume Shakira, Nanyonjo Catherine, Nareve Edmond, Nahurira Shadrach, Naseje Nakaiza Aida, Nasozi Maureen, Nasuna Letitia, Natuhera Edina, Natukunda Evelyn, Natukunda Sharon, Natukunda Tricia, Naiga Speciosa, Naziwa Joan, Ndabahweji Harriet, Ndagire Joan, Ndegemo Prosi, Ndugwa Ivan, Ndiowa Aida, Nichirunji Edida, Nimusima Oliver, Nkoligo Patrick, Nshabe Tryphon, Nyakato Olive, Nyende Ronald, Nyombi Joseph, Ochen Peter, Okecho James, Okinei Mark, Okware Edwaru, Opolot Gideon, Orishava Barbara, Othieno Francis, Otim William Pius, Otim Marion, Rukundo Hannah, Ruabugasha Hilda, Samuel Ainomugisha, Sekabembe Isa, Sekito Derek, Semakobe Noah, Sempagala Nelson, Sentongo Paul, Sedunga Abe, Sekaboja Mark, Sentongo Robert, Serunjoji Faid, Serunjoji Pius, Sesanga Trevor, Tamwenya Arnold, Taremwa Gideon, Tenywa Emmanuel, Tukamuhebwa Barbara, Tukamuhebwa Junior, Tumuhaire Ronald, Tumukunde Joan, Tumusime Rosalyn, Tumwebaze Esther, Tuyamuhaki Nicholas, Tuinamasko Johnson, Tuinomugisha Collins, Umurirwa Noela, Uwineza Dorothy, Uwineza Sandra, Wawire Constant Muwanguzi, Wadamba Sam, Wafula Ramadhan, Wamala Tony, Wamono John Brian, Wandela Samuel, Waneloba Bernard, Watila Derek, Wavamuno John William, Zansanze Mili. Mr. Chairman, sir, I present the names.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I award all those persons whose names have been read the certificate in insurance of the Insurance Training College. Congratulations.
Mr. Chairman, sir, The persons whose names will be read have fulfilled the requirements of the Diploma in Insurance of the Insurance Training College. Abaho Daniel. Achol Mark. Agawa Innocent. Apumuza Patience. Asimwe Abias. Atronjere Christopher. Ayesiga Barbara. Bale Muhammad. Bisaso Raphael. Busima Jude. Businje Jane. Biaruhanga Linda. Chepkomei Pamela. China Viola. Dungu Shiba Nalwebuga. Dragu Masudio Angela. Ejoku Moses. Ekaku Deogracias. Franklin Kayovu. Gabula Farouk. Habomugisha Habat. Jagwe Ronald Muyingo. Kadimba James. Kaganzi Clara Splenda. Kaganzi Noelin. Kakoza Francesca. Kakuru Stephen. Kamoga Ahmed. Kasiswa Shiba Mase. Kato Kefa. Katusime Rita. Katusime Vivian. Kawemba Yakobo. Karunda Joyce. Kinarwa Laura. Kiinji Samuel. Klein Chamulesile. Lunkuse Evelyn. Luwede Loy. Maneke Rose. Nawe Lydia. Mubangizi Nesteroi. Musasizi Elizabeth. Mutesi Vanessa. Muwanguzi Joshua Clever. Muinda Stephen. Muinda Stefan. Muima Jime. Nawachwa Prosi. Nabanja Joeria. Nahurira Trevor. Nakabuye Caroline. Nakangu Desire. Nakatemwa Esther. Nakaye Esther. Nachibule Flavia. Nakwanyi Reste. Nalule Heather. Nalumansi Caroline. Naluima Linda. Namale Josephine. Namara Agatha. Nambi Allen Prosi. Nampela Maria Stella. Nampera Virginia C. Namubiru Annette. Namudu Pamela. Namusoke Winfred K. Namialo Jovia. Nancha Omzana. Nancha Marion Wasaja. Nanozi Rachel. Nantaba Deborah. Natabi Mary. Ingira Michael. Ntongo Charite. Nyamwiza Joan. Ojupa Michael. Cyprian Okoth Cyrus. Otim Dennis. Rugendo Barnabas. Sabano Halen. Sabit Howard. Sebaizi Amos. Sekanwaji Thomas. Shah Tajal. Sekamanya Jude Francis. Senjocho William. Tumukunde Sheila. Tumwebaze Martha. Tusime Sauda. Waiswa Isaac. Walugembe Mark Jarvis. Wavamuno Nicholas. Zidaza Emmanuel. Mr. Chairman, sir, I present the names.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I award all those persons whose names have been read the Diploma in Insurance of the Insurance Training College. Congratulations.
Chairman, sir, the persons whose names will be read have fulfilled the requirements of the Advanced Diploma in Insurance of the Insurance Training College. Mr. Chairman, sir, you allow me also to read their topics which they did in their research. Francis Batuma. Francis Batuma conducted a topic on cracking the code, that is decoding the drivers of micro health insurance uptake among the Kampala's urban poor. Mulozi Ronald. Mulozi Ronald, his topic was on enhancing customer satisfaction in Uganda's motor insurance claims process, the case study of digitization. Munobe William, his study was on the determinants for the uptake of Takaful insurance in Uganda, an exploratory mixed approach. Interesting topic. Nachimuli Barakat Janat, her study was on leveraging artificial intelligence to optimize claims process for the increased customer satisfaction in Uganda's insurance brokerage firms. Sally Ivan Martin, his study was on communication strategies and customer retention in motor third-party insurance in Uganda, a perspective of insurance professionals in Uganda. Sechindi Jennifer, her area of study was on addressing motor insurance fraud through partnership with repair garages in Uganda, a perspective of insurance executives in Uganda. Sembaja Simon Peter, his study was on addressing the post-loss motor insurance fraud in Uganda through an inspection model and integration of digital inspection tools. Mr. Chairman, sir, I present our pioneers.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I award all those people whose names have been read the Advanced Diploma in Insurance of the Insurance Training College. Congratulations.
Chairman, sir, the persons whose names will be read have fulfilled the requirements of the trustee training and certification program of the Insurance Training College in partnership with the Uganda Retirement Benefits Regulatory Authority. Asimwe Maureen, Hajat Seviala Afua, the president of WIN. Congratulations, Hajat Seviala. Kamoga Robert, Kawampa Robert, Kibira Patricia, Kiwanuka Edward, Chamazima Jory, Namono Marion, Rubondo Solomon. Congratulations, Mr. Rubondo. Sekide Ronald, Sempewo Jotham Ivan. I present the names, Mr. Chairman.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I congratulate all those persons whose names have been read for the trustee training and certification program of the Insurance Training College in partnership with the Uganda Retirement Benefits Regulatory Authority. Congratulations.
The persons whose names will be read have fulfilled the requirements of the award in agriculture insurance of the Insurance Training College. Paul Eiga, Sekamanya Jude Francis, Walei Joseph. I present the names, Mr. Chairman.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I congratulate all those people whose names have been read for the award in agriculture insurance program of the Insurance Training College. Congratulations.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, sir, the persons whose names are read have fulfilled the requirements of the award in loss adjusting. Magom Yusuf, Muroga Andrew, Mwima Jime, Namudu Pamela, Pauline Marita, Tumwesige John Bosco. I present the names, Mr. Chairman, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I congratulate all those persons whose names have been read for the award in loss adjusting program of the Insurance Training College. Congratulations.
Sir, the persons whose names will be read have fulfilled the requirements of the award of the certificate in risk management. Achen Mase Melissa, Babirie Macklin, Bukenya Kenneth, Chandra Sekela Barath, Edina Deogracias, Eva Nadundu, Kavagambe Isaac, Kato Joel, Keith Nyakana, Melissa Nagawa, Namudu Pamela, Okech Innocent, Opake Samuel, Owomugisha Immaculate, Rukidi Tom, Scovia Niwarinda, Sempira Jonathan. Mr. Chairman, sir, I present the names.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I congratulate all those persons whose names have been read for the certificate in risk management program of the Insurance Training College. Congratulations.
Mr. Chairman, sir, the persons whose names will be read have fulfilled the requirements of the award in inclusive insurance capacity development program conducted in partnership with UNDP. Molonji Anet, these are faculty members. We need to put our hands together to appreciate them. Molonji Anet, Atiku Bran, Akena Joshua, Katimbo Julius, Birungi Ketra, Mutalaga Mariam, Kabala Rachel, Lugambwa Samson, Akumu Sandra Kate, Namuswe Susan, Dr. Ndaula Yusuf Katerega, Zephania Dube, Bwire Edgar. Mr. Chairman, sir, I present the faculty to you.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I congratulate all those people whose names have been read for the Inclusive Insurance Capacity Development Program of the Insurance Training College in partnership with the United Nations Development Program. Congratulations.
That was it was a lot, but a good a lot. Our guest of honor, we take a moment now to recognize the best students on the different programs. These are students who worked extra hard and came top of the class. So for each program, we shall recognize the top 3 students. And these we request that you hand over a plaque to them in recognition of their excellence, but they'll also get a hamper and a cash prize that will be put into their bank accounts. It was very big that we couldn't bring it in the envelopes. It will go directly into the accounts. They deserve it. So, Mr. Principal, Chair, could I please ask that you usher the guest of honor? So we'll start with the COP, the Certificate of Proficiency, as the guest of honor is coming down. Out of the 797 students on the COP program, the following came top 3 with A+ distinctions. The third person, or the third position on the Certificate of Proficiency, let's clap for Waswa Stephen. Please come forward. Waswa Stephen, come and get your Waswa. There he is. Congratulations, Waswa. Well done. In second position, we have Kaketo Michael Washington on the COP program. And I said this topped the 797 in the class of 2025. Kaketo, well done. And the best student on the COP program, the class of 2025, is a lady, Nambasa Rachel. Evidence. Rachel, congratulations. Thank you for making us proud. Thank you, Rachel, for providing the marking guide on the COP program. As we prepare to have the top 3 students on the certificate in insurance, the third position is Nachide Nashiba. Nachide, congratulations. Thank you for being top, the third best in a class of 264. Well done. In second position for the certificate in insurance, we have Nablime, Shadia. Shadia, ladies stole the show on the certificate in insurance. Thank you, Shadia. Our best student on the certificate in insurance program, the one who topped the class out of the 264 this year, is Kemgisa Angela. Angela, well done and congratulations. Well done. Moving to the diploma in insurance program. The diploma in insurance program, the third position, out of the 93 students who graduated this year, the class of 2025, we have Agava Innocent. Innocent, well done. We know how hard this program is, and we thank you for reading and making it to third position. In second position, we have Nalinda Linda. Linda, congratulations. I hope she's around. There she is. Well done, Linda. Well done. And in top position for the diploma insurance, the class of 2025, out of 93 students, the person who attempted to give us a marking guide is Nanozi Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. Please come forward. Is Rachel around? Oh, she's not around. Can we clap for Rachel in absentia? She was the best student on the diploma, and now the advanced diploma. The third position is by Sembaja Simon Peter. Thank you, Simon Peter, for working hard. Well done. Although the class is of 7, but still, he came third. The second position, Mulozi Ronald. I forgot to call Mr. Aliwali. Mr. Matthias, forgive me, come and give the best student on the ADIU program. He's our partner. He's the person who has sponsored Aliwali, sponsored all the awards. All the awards we have given out have been sponsored by Aliwali Diamond Engineers and Los Adjusters, and the CEO is here. It was a huge oversight. He should have been here, but he's taken the cup for the best student on the advanced diploma in insurance, Sally Ivan Martin. Thank you, Martin, for taking the cup on the advanced diploma. And now we'll recognize also 2 other people because of the sponsors. We have sponsors who give us some support on these programs. We'll begin with the certificate in risk management, and we request the representative of Skyri. Skyri every year gives us some funding to support the students on the certificate in risk management. And the best student this year is Bala Subramanian. I will not say the other names for safety reasons, but congratulations, he was our best student. Our best student on the certificate in risk management program this year, 2025. And this is sponsored by Skyri Insurance Company. And the best student on that trustee training and certification program, a program that we run in partnership with UBRA. I'll ask the UBRA representative to come forward. Daisy, thank you, she's representing the CEO. Chiwanuka Edward, please come forward for the award that is given in partnership with UBRA. Well done for being the best student in the year 2025 on the trustee training and certification program. So for those who will come back again next year to study, please work hard and don't miss out on these awards and the cash and a hamper and standing with a guest of honor. So Mr. Principal, this is your moment. Come and recognize the guest of honor. Please stay down. The principal is going to recognize the best facilitators, and he has a special award to give.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sylvia. Our guest of honor, we usually award the best facilitators for the year, and the following have been the facilitators that have been chosen by the students as well as the administrators at the college. For the advanced diploma, Mr. Enoch Mudadi. The students recognized him as the best facilitator. On the diploma program, Mr. Kenna Joshua was voted as the outstanding facilitator for this year. And for the certificate in insurance, Mr. Rokan Sylvester. On the certificate of proficiency, Ms. Marion Mulama was voted as the best. And for the structured programs, Mr. Brian Bongmin. He has been very instrumental, more so on the trustee training program. Thank you. Our guest of honor, to conclude this, we usually recognize the CEOs that are part of our programs. And every year we see CEOs coming on board to embrace professionalism at this level. Sometimes it is also hard as a CEO to sit with your supervisees in class and discuss with them. That's why we recognize the hard work in addition to the tight schedules that you have. This year, Mr. Farouk Gabla from Hub is recognized. Our guest of honor, it would be unfair to conclude this event without recognizing the company that has supported us the most. The company that has sponsored the highest number of students this year is Prudential. And they have done so for the past 5 years. So, the representative of Prudential, please come forward for the recognition. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Principal. Right now, we are getting into the last kind of segment for our function this afternoon. We are going to have a photo moment. I would like the Principal and the CEO IRA and Mr. Sunday to join the team for a photo moment. As they are preparing to take this photo, the best students also prepare to join the team for a group photo. Next, we are going to have our board members join in the photo together with Prince Wasaja. Oh, and the academic registrar and the deputy principal, please join in for the photo moment. In the meantime, our best students, please prepare to join in after this particular one. Best students, please make your way to the front to join in the group photo. Our best students, please join in so that we can have this photo as well. In the meantime, our partners, please prepare to join in for the group photo. Inviting our partners to join in the group photo, please. Yes. The patrons of the university clubs, you can also join in, please. University club patrons. In the meantime, our facilitators, please prepare to join the team for a group photo. Facilitators, please join the team for a photo. In this moment, I would like to invite the chairman of the board to dissolve the congregation.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me by the board of the college, I dissolve the 10th congregation of the Insurance Training College.
We are going to have anthems, but before then, I would like to invite Oliver to guide on the refreshments. Well, if she's not here, we have 4 serving points. We have people that will be directing you, our graduates, together with your guests, to where these serving points are. You'll have a little refreshment before you leave. We thank you so much for being patient with us this afternoon. And I would like to I've been tipped off to let you know that we will have to spend a little time in the hall because there's another function that is coming up in the evening. So the people that are going to use this hall would like to prepare it for the evening. So we will spend a little time in here, do our refreshments, and then after we depart so that we can hand over the hall to the team that is going to use it. So we are going to have our anthems. I would like to invite Legacy to take us through this session. Legacy, please arise so that we can have the anthems done.
Insurance Training College of Uganda, rooted deep, yet reaching far beyond, with hearts committed, spirits bold. We build insurance futures, steadfast, strong, and sure. From humble roots, our purpose grew, with vision and passion, steady and true, a beacon of knowledge, shining bright, lighting the way for insurance, near and far. Oh, Insurance Training College of Uganda, rooted deep, yet reaching far beyond, with hearts committed, spirits bold. We build insurance futures, steadfast, strong, and sure. Recognized and mighty, standing tall, transforming futures, inspiring all. In unity and purpose, we stand Insurance Training College of Uganda. Rooted deep, yet reaching far beyond. With hearts committed, spirits bold. We build insurance futures, steadfast, strong, and sure.
Thank you so much, Legacy. We are going to have our recession led by our facilitators.
Papa,